So, all right, let's do it. Today's a Ask Dr. B day. Take a minute or so to think of the questions that have been gnawing at you, and we'll work our way through. All right,
Okay.
fire
So
away. If Lyndall, if you've got the first one.
I can't take a lot of stuff for either sickness or allergy. But with that, does it matter whether it's sickness or allergy? Because sometimes I can't tell. I just don't know if I'm lingering sick or if I am reacting to spring. Does it matter since I can't take a lot of stuff anyway?
Does it matter what you take?
Well, does it matter if I know, like, because there's not a whole lot of things that I can take for sick. I mean, I nebulize and I've been taking, vitamin C. But as far as like a lot of external, like I don't do any NyQuil or elderberry or all those things because of the autoimmune.
Mhm.
So I'm just curious if, like, for some of us, does it matter if we know that we're sick, or does it matter if we have allergies? Like, if we're not treating either with external stuff other than nebulizing?
I think it matters, yes,
Okay.
because if even if all you're doing is nebulizing, it matters because you can change what you're putting in the nebulizer depending on whether you're sick from a virus, say, or you're having symptoms because of allergies. Because those are two different things. Because remember, like sick, if we're talking about virus, then that is the Th1 side of the immune system, which remember last week we talked about can we boost the immune system or not? And we
Right.
said you can't globally because there's different arms of the immune system that do different things, right? So if you're sick and it's viral, well then the Th1 side of the immune system is the side that is the main adaptive immune response to virus versus if it's allergies, or here I should do this. If it's allergies, then that's the Th2 side of the immune system that is responding there and needs to be addressed in some way. And so, the Th2 side, if it's ramped up, blocks the Th1 side, and the Th1 side, if it's ramped up, blocks the Th2 side. So it absolutely matters um, what you put in your nebulizer or what you're taking. Or a better way to say it is it absolutely matters which it is because that helps guide what you should put in your nebulizer, what you should take. So if it's allergies, again, that would be things like, say the allergies are driving your sinuses crazy or your congestion crazy or whatever your symptom is, then things to work on to um, block that Th2 response. Good things are quercetin, which is uh oops, it's hard to write with the mouse, but quercetin comes from apple skins and onion peels. But you can get supplements. Quercetin is a mast cell stabilizer. Mast cells degranulate to release histamine, which too much histamine can drive, the allergy type symptoms. So quercetin can be beneficial there. In head-to-head studies against pharmacology's number one mast cell stabilizing drug called cromolyn. Quercetin wins every time, so you're probably better off taking quercetin. That's an excellent choice. Stinging nettles, butterbur. There's multiple different herbs or roots that are um, good natural antihistamines. So that's what you could do from the side of Th2 if you were thinking it's viral. If it's viral, you don't actually want to block the antiviral side of things. You can support it, that we've talked about before, like astragalus and andrographis and sorry, can't write well with the mouse. Astragalus andrographis. You could use elderberry, but if you have autoimmune disease, as we've talked about in previous videos, there is a very small chance, but there's a chance that elderberry could drive a cytokine storm in an autoimmune patient, which would make you worse. So that's where astragalus comes in. Astragalus does what elderberry does, but doesn't have the risk of the cytokine storm. So astragalus is the safe one uh, for pretty much anybody to choose there. Um, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, all antiviral. So various selections there. NAC is a great one. That's antiviral and also promotes increased glutathione levels. So if it's a upper respiratory virus, um, people with asthma or chronic upper respiratory viruses have low glutathione in their lung fluid. So taking NAC can help increase that. And NAC also will block Th2, uh, well, basically any of the Th1 promoters will block Th2 through the reciprocal inhibition. So lots of choices there. And therefore, it is useful to know, are you sick from, a virus, or are you quote unquote sick because of actually allergies, pollen, whatever. So if you can determine that, that'll help you be more bullseye with your strategies.